Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Hope you're all well. It's Valentine's night. My wife is finishing work and going off to see one of the daughters and the grandkids. So we are having Valentine's on Saturday. I think we're going to pop down to Stonehouse and treat ourselves to some plates of food. And I say some because we might do one of them sort of a bowl of that and a bowl of that and a bowl of that kind of thing. So yeah, no romantic night for me tonight, but we are going to go out and do something at some point. Hope you're all going to have a good night. The cat's here clawing. Stop clawing the bloody chairs, will you? Right, we are back with another one, like I say. So let's crack on. It's another one from Lakes Brew Co. now. Pretty much the beers I've got. There's a few videos, quite a few videos to go up. There's a few Badger ones, which will be up by the time you see this. But other than that, it's Lake Brew Co. beers, which will be coming up. Again, a couple of them are up already. And the double IPAs, and again, a couple of them are sort of up and a couple more will be coming. So it might seem a little bit limited. I have got a couple of Innis and Gum beers, sort of like their whiskey ones, whiskey age ones, if you like, whiskey barrel, and the Caribbean rum one, but I've got to really be in the mood to review them, so that it might be a while before they come up. But they will come up, so that's what's going to be coming up in the near future. I may well do an Affligem double review on the Krupp sub, Heineken sub, but otherwise it's going to be all this stuff. Right, let's crack on. Yes, thank you, Kat, for coming in. I've fed the little so-and-so already. Leave me in peace. Right, we got another one coming from Lakes Brew Co. Yes, I'm trying to do a video, Kat. Thank you. Just give me 2 minutes, 10 minutes even. Right, we're doing a Lakes Brew Co. beer. I've got the glass at the ready. I haven't got the t-shirt, just got in from work, if you like. I had a cheeky one down Stonehouse. And the beer we've got is their Gazelle upper drain pipe. Lovely artwork, I do like that. Beautiful, sort of very arty kind of looking can. It's a double dry hopped IPA, coming in at 7% ABV in a 440ml can. Bought direct from Lakes Brew Co. and this was £4.75. So I'm not going to say it's cheap, certainly not cheap, but it's certainly not the most expensive sort of beer. Their beers have been very good. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not even going to attempt at reading that on the back. So what I'm going to do, bloody cat, I'm going to put that there. If you want to pause it and then zoom in on it, go for it. Otherwise, we are just going to crack on. Get over there, will you? Right, glass at the ready. £4.95 off the website. It's a pint one. Let's get this cracked open and see what we get. Just come out of the fridge, literally 5-10 minutes ago at the most. Fridge is set at about 5 degrees. You know the score by now. I repeat myself all the time. So, I won't fill it right up. There is a little bit left in the can. I'm going to give it a swill, just try and get some of that haziness out, because no doubt there is a bit more in there. But beer in a glass at the moment. Ooh, it slipped out of my hand then. There are a few little floaty bits in there, but it's like a dirty sort of dishwater colour, certainly my side. It's looking a bit brighter where you are. Shut the hell up, Cat, thank you very much. Bear with me, otherwise I'm going to lose me rag. Right, where were we? I'll tell you what, them cats don't give me 2 minutes. Right, so beer in a glass, right? The head has died down a little bit. It wasn't particularly massive. Like I said, it looks like dirty dishwater my side a little bit. Looks a little bit brighter your side. We've got just about half a finger ahead. I think that was a good finger ahead before. But yeah, I mean, it looks IPA, typical IPA looking, if you like. So let's go in on the nose and have a sniffers. Oh, it's lovely. It really does smell nice. Pineapple, pine, a little tickle of grapefruit in there. There's almost a dankness. It's almost like the double dry hopping gives it a dankness maybe to me. I don't know, dry hopping. I always used to think it was a pine thing, and then I've sort of changed my way, and when I have a dry hopped IPA, it seems to bring a little dankness to it. maybe a touch of tropical sort of notes going on in the background. a little bit sweet, but a little bit dank at the same time. Smells fantastic. Still smells really, really good. And as I say, I've been really impressed with their beers. I have no doubt that is going to murk up some more. And there is some major asteroids that have just jumped in there. That has really sort of murked up even more. If anything, it looks more dark and dingy my side, even more so than before. And it probably just looks that little bit more hazy on your side of the camera. But yeah, it looks decent. So let's stop talking. Lakes Brew Co. Gazelle up a drain pipe, double dry hopped IPA. If I can see, I'm trying to see what hops are in it. I can't see. Nectaron and Mosaic. The heady mix of Nectaron and Mosaic. Plus something else as well. I think, yeah, some different hop. But Nectaron I've had in a Magic Brewing beer. Magic Dragon Brewing beer. Right, crack on. 6 minutes in. Cheers. Oh. Again, another cracking IPA. Another lovely IPA. Give it a swirl around. Decent body, maybe not as heavy as I was expecting. I was maybe expecting, just from the ABV, thinking it's going to be heavier, but to be honest, when I poured it in that, it wasn't looking a big, thick, heavy sort of beer. But it has got some weight to it, don't get me wrong. And when you swirl it round, it does, it looks heavier than maybe what it sort of feels. Very much a pine resinous dankness in there. It's lovely. Carbonation minimal. It just tickles the palate. Exactly how I like IPAs. I like a bit of fizz, but I don't want too much in it. Ideally, I want the body to sort of almost be the star of the show. Over the carbonation. Lovely and smooth. Lovely and soft as well. I'm not going to say it's the softest sort of Lakes Brew Co beer I've had. Don't think it's the softest one, but it is still very decent in the mouth. On the taste, like I say, there's a lot of flavours going on. I'm just going to come out and spit some out now. Pine, almost peachy, hoppy, dank, a little bit bitter, a little bit resinous. Yeah, tropical, pine, peach. The dankness, the resinous is coming through just behind them sort of flavours, which they're there at the start. The hoppiness, all them fruit flavours are there at the start, if you like. The dankness and the bitterness sort of like lingers in a little bit after the resinous. A little bit of a stone fruit feel, which is probably going to be the peach side of things. The bitterness lingers. It's not overpowering, I wouldn't say. Not for like a full-on sort of IPA at 7%. It lingers. If you're not keen on sort of bigger bitterness, it might not be your thing, but it does linger and it is there. It's very nice indeed. 7%, do you get that? It's full of flavour, but I don't think you get that in the flavour. I don't think you necessarily get that in the body. I think you maybe get it in that sort of dankness and that sort of lingering bitterness on the back end. But what it is another really, really decent beer from Lakes Brew Co. Is it my favourite? No, I don't think it is. The beach one I've done, very decent. The West Coast was fantastic. I really enjoyed that. This again is another very decent one, but I'm not quite sure. I think at the moment the West Coast is the one that really stands out. It's got to be said, the berry sour was very nice. But yeah, still an excellent beer. Is it worth the £4.75? Well, you can certainly see, bearing in mind supermarkets, £3.50, £4. You can certainly see where that sort of extra 75p would have gone, or £1.25. Yeah, it's worth it. It's just another level. Again, I say this a lot about beers. Supermarket ones, there's some shit, there's some average, there's some really good ones. On average, with supermarket beers, on average, they tend to be average, maybe slightly good. And for me, you can always tell where that little bit of extra payment that you've paid for a beer direct from the brewery, that, you know, not mass-produced stuff, you can tell where it goes. But yeah, I'm going to stop waffling because I've gone on for too long. Lakes Brew Co. Gazelle Upper Drainpipe Double Dry Hopped IPA, 7%. It's well worth a go. Give it a go. Gets a thumbs up from me if you've had it before. Let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Go and check out Lakes Brew Co. Some great beers, some cheap t-shirts still at the moment as well, depending on your size. That's it for this one. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and I'll see you on another one. Cheers.